everybody. Welcome to What's Good with Sergeant Show. I'm your host, Sergeant Show, and Tiny J is on the camera getting ready to get run over by a vehicle. Yeah. Watch him, Tiny J.
Look what I do for the channel, guys.
Keep your eye on them. They'll get you. So here's the deal.
And I'm pretty sure I don't know where we are right now.
We came. I'm pretty sure you're seeing it right behind my back. We came. I'm pretty sure that you just have this fascination with making me say it because you know I'm going to fuck it up. We're at the old school tap room and social. Nothing.
Tap house and social.
Tap house and social. Nothing after that. And we're doing beer reviews. And so here's the deal. You know this, show-offs. We're almost at 300 beer reviews, okay? And we do these beers. We don't put any fruit in them. We don't add anything to them because we try to get the true taste of the beer, right? But here's the thing. We have this unique opportunity because Walnut River Brewing Company, you know, my favorite brewery. You know Warbeard is my favorite beer. They also made this Wally O'Rivers Dry Irish Stout that is fucking fantastic. It's a delicious beer. So we wondered, what would it be like to mix Warbeard with Wally O'Rivers Irish Stout? And that's what we have here. Tiny J, what do we call this?
I'm pretty sure we call that a Blackbeard.
We call it a Blackbeard. It's a Warbeard with Wally O'Rivers Irish Stout mixed in. So this is our first mixed beer review that we've done here on the channel. You're welcome, everyone. But just like every other beer, we will rate it on a scale of 1 to 12. And just like every other beer, we'll take 3 big gulps because
we ain't no punks.
Because we ain't no fucking punks. Thank you. I gotta wait all day. I gotta I gotta fucking fan my ears out like I'm Dumbo to hear that from you? All right. 3 big gulps.
You've never made that motion at me. Hey, on a lighter note though, Show, what else did we...
Yeah, for future reference, that's what it means. What? What are you saying?
What else did we learn while we were here at Old School Tap House and Social? They like mixing beers as it is. They'll let you mix.
They had mentioned to us that they like mixing beers. And so here's a funny story. The reason that we even got turned on to this was because Walnut River Brewing Company wanted us to host the beard contest on St. Patrick's Day. And they asked us to come down to their brewery to finalize the details. And while we were there, we were drinking delicious Warbeard, and we were drinking delicious Wally O'Rivers Irish Stout, and we thought these two would go really good together. And damn, I want to say, it's like a throatier Warbeard. It's like a ballsier Warbeard. You know what I mean? Like that mixture is damn good. Let's not be too hasty.
I don't know.
But
it reminds me.
I think this is one of those mad scientist creations that's just perfect.
What did I tell you? It reminds me of a Moorbeard if it wasn't an Imperial.
Exactly.
It's got that super darkness to it, but it just doesn't have the punch in the mouth of that high alcohol content.
Not be too hasty. 3 more big gulps.
Oh, you like that.
I want more than 3 big gulps of that.
Uh-huh.
It's so tasty as it's going down. That's why we take 3 big gulps, because there's a certain amount of taste that you get at the very beginning and the very end, but then there's a certain amount of taste that you get as it just flows across your taste buds. That's why we take 3 big gulps. Let's not let it sit. Let's let it flow.
Okay, so we know Warbeard is scored an 11. We know Wally.
10.
Was it a 10?
For me, it was a 10. It should have been an 11.
Oh,
it should have been an 11.
I forget. I got to talk about your mistakes.
I was just new to the beer review game, and I gave it a 10, but it should have been an 11.
Okay, so both these beers scored a 10. And that's a 10 too?
Well, so
both beers have been a 10.
Warbeard should have been an 11, but it was a 10. Wally O'Rivers was a 10. Yeah. 10, 10, 10. That's it. Right. That's a fucking delicious beer, though. It's not better than Warbeard. It's not better than Wally O'Rivers. But together, it creates a whole new taste with some different flavor profiles. I put it at a 10 easy.
All right.
And I don't know how many of these mixed beers we're going to do. This is the first one that we've done. There's so many beers in the universe. It's hard to even start thinking about mixing them until you get them all done solo. But this is our favorite brewery.
Right, but a good place to start that is come out here and see Katie at Old School. She likes mixing them up. And
Katie has a whole list of how to mix some of these beers. She's got a lot of really good ideas.
Yeah.
That's what's good with Sergeant's show. And if you aren't watching this, who gives a shit? It's more good beer for me and Tiny J. We're Oscar Mike.